Hi, Virgo. Have hope. Keep moving forward. The end is in sight. There's success. There's victory here. So you may be feeling stressed, exhausted, but there is a true opportunity. You know, you're almost home. There's opportunity for victory and expansion. So let's get a little more, read a little more deeply into this plain oracle for you. So like I said in the main plain oracle, and that's what I advise, going back, watching the main plain oracle is time, and then finding your signs. It could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or you may be a cross watcher. It's the best way to interact with my work here. So like our last plain oracle, the masculine is in the past. So maybe doing soul work at a more elevated level. 1 is significant. Tell me more about the masculine. So whether there's been rebirths off of their hard work, off of their labor, or this is energies within or without. I've discussed in the prior reading, I think with Leo, it seemed like the feminine, a feminine with significant caring, but this could also be the masculine. 3, it's almost like you've been a foundation for 3 others to have a rebirth. And almost like maybe you've withdrawn yourself, pull back your energy, and now almost like coming out of hiding. So there's a spark here. You may have been at a stalemate. It could have been with keeping your emotions, a lid on your emotions regarding a partnership. But there's passion. There's a passionate spark here. It feels musical. Yeah, something's being reflected to you. Tell me about the feminine. Feminine, maybe exploring, what has held them back? Where is their fear held them back? There's a need to remember who they are. They're also, wow, lots of cards. Greatly burdened. Start at the bottom. Almost home. It's the same themes here. There's been this wounding, whether it's related to, we keep calling it a spring form pan. Is that like a cheesecake? Cheesecake may be significant. There's some type of judgment. Yeah, to the rescue. It seems like something's almost trying to pull the feminine under. This could be, this reading's indicative of karma. So whether it's a friend, someone loyal, or you could describe as a hound dog, but something, it's time. So time for the feminine energy within, without, to move on. They may be climbing aboard something that they think is, really glamorous, but something intercedes. It's almost like something comes to the rescue here. Something comes to the rescue to fly above this obstacle. So something that really seems like it was just, and you've been here before. It looks really glamorous. It looked really glamorous, but it really wasn't. It's like a repeating cycle. There's a need to follow the leader here. It's been a long road of obstacles. There's an opportunity to fly above the obstacles. There's something authentic. Home. This feels like home. After a rock bottom moment, the only way is up. Things flipped upside down. Okay, tell me more about what's coming in for Virgo. So it's important to watch your words. Believing in something, and I'm saying magical, but it is something magical that moves you on to calmer waters. After a period of suspension, it could be Pisces energy. There is, whether it's karma, destiny, an Empress energy is significant. There's a need to receive. A commitment is significant for Virgo. So what are you committing to? Clear direction. It's almost like this direction is being dreamed up. It's a wish fulfillment. Commitment is your compass. Commitment is your compass. 5, 12, 3. Tell me about this karma. A story is significant. Or there was a story what you really just have to guard. Like maybe this is a story you have to guard everything. Like guarding your home, guarding your story. I'm not letting anybody just make off with your story. Tell me more about this for Virgo. Because there's, you have Seven of Swords energy here a couple times. Yeah, something is tumultuous, riding the waves. Maybe you were sold a story and what you were working on, almost like in egg form, you really need to guard from deceit, deception, from someone stealing. I hate to say it, your thoughts, ideas. I don't even want to speak it, but five, what you're committed to. This is in relation to a commitment. Home is important. So protecting home. There's a need to protect home. I'm going to take it that way. Protect your home. And it could be from something that really looks glamorous. Like this looks like a good move, right? It looks like a good move, but there's holes all through this boat. There's holes all through the boat. Spirit presents. Talking about grace. Give yourself grace. Comfort. Find comfort. There's a message. Could be from a colder type queen. There's a storm here. Man, it's bringing me back to my subscribers on another platform. So my very first, I think it's a I Ching, is it earth, fire over water? I can't remember the meaning of it right now. There's a storm though. Storm is significant for Virgo. Storm feels like whether it's tower after tower, related to goblins, could be within, without, could be thoughts. And I said this in one of the readings, maybe the first one, the main Plant Oracle. There's not a lot of pentacles here. I don't think there's one. So it's missing. So there's some type of stability. Earth is missing, the sign of Earth. A lot of wands, even in here. 9 of wands, 10 of wands, Chariot, movement, Cancer, 3. A lot of thoughts, wands, some emotion, but mostly fire. It's like fire everywhere. Fire. Tell me about the direction here. So what are you dreaming into being? A new beginning, a restoration, taking a leap of faith, acting, Emperor, into the unknown, related to home, and something, whether it's alchemical, there's something with, you have intense chemistry, fire, with something. It's like collecting a part of yourself that has been held. The bone collector holds parts of ourselves until we're ready to retrieve them, almost like soul retrieval. Soul retrieval may be significant. And let's do 2 cards for you to end this. Or maybe 1. I don't know. Show me. What else does Virgo need to know? Ooh, there's a bunch. Terra, Earth. Yeah. Home, bottom of the deck. Terra firma. Stability, finding stability. This feels like a canoe is of significance. Canoe. It's time. It's time for stability. You're showing me this card. It's time for stability, finding your direction, something permanent. This morning in my reading, the Lenormand card was a woman with a rose, but it felt like communication. So it was feminine energy flying above. I know we had this. Moving up, moving beyond obstacles with communication. So there's some type of communication that is significant, something permanent. And then overcoming fear. So in particular for the feminine energy, you're protected. Remember who you are. Something sort of maybe coming into the rescue, but you don't need rescued. You can fly over. It's been a long, windy road, but you can fly over this maze. But there's a need to be authentic and overcome fear here. There is a significant fear, perhaps. It's almost like it's like a wave. It just has you It's tumultuous. Taking over. But whatever this is, something it wants to come into the physical, and depending on what you've planted is what will vibrate out, is what you'll receive. So, okay. Good luck, Virgo. Please remember to like and subscribe. Bye.